Good afternoon, guys, and I've got some good news for you this week in NCAA 13. As a lot of you Madden players know, here at MaddenProdigy.com, we created probably the most deadly blitz in Madden this year, and that's out of the 4-4. It's the 4-4 split DT Nanos. We found a way to do this in NCAA too, but it's just a little different than Madden. The great thing about this, it's actually harder to stop in NCAA than it is in Madden. It's almost impossible to stop. In this week's update alone, we found at least 8 ways to do DT Nanos. There's 8 different plays right now we can do different DT Nanos out of. If you don't have our weekly updated NCAA guide, I have it on sale. You can click on the link below and buy this for only $7.99. And that includes all the previous week's tips. It includes all future updates until June of this year. And there's still some big stuff to come. We're still learning things about this game. You also get the Boise State playbook, the Florida playbook, the run heavy, pass heavy. It's a custom playbook. And you get our shutdown defense guide. Not to mention, plus there's hundreds of tips and glitches that we found this year. This is the biggest guide that you'll find for NCAA 13. Anyways, on to our play. It's Crash Gold out of the 4-4 split. All you have to do in this is shift the line left, re-blitz the DT, and click them over a notch. Just scoot them over a notch, then control either the safety or the outside DB. You have to control one of these guys for it to work. This is with the halfback blocking. As you can see, the DT comes right in. He actually missed right there, so the computer lobbed it up. But anyways, slide the defensive line over to the left, re-blitz the DT, slide him over a notch, control the safety. That's all you have to do, and this blitz will come through. You can't pinch the line or do anything else against this blitz. Like I said, we've found several other ways to get DT Nanos now in NCAA 13, and there's not a whole lot of people using DT Nanos if you're still playing NCAA 13. This is going to vastly improve your game. And the great thing about this play here, it does pretty good with the run too. You'll be surprised how many times this play will actually stuff the run or even the option in the backfield. And we found DT Nanos, and which will be in our updates, out of the 4-3 formation. We found them out of the dime, got some out of the 4-6 bear, the 3-3-5. There's big things to come, guys. So if you haven't purchased our NCAA yearly tip subscription, right now is the time to do it. Like I said, you get hundreds of plays. You get at least 75 money plays out of the Boise State playbook. You got the Florida guide, which is another 75 to 100 plays. The run heavy, pass heavy. If you're using a custom playbook, this is the best of everything. Not to mention our shutdown defense guide. That's about 5 different playbooks in one. Plus you get hundreds of just random plays out of various playbooks. There's a lot of tips, a lot of glitches. It's going to help your game if you're playing NCAA 13 still. And I said a lot of people are actually going back to NCAA 13 just for a change of Madden. And we're going to be kind of breaking down a lot of tips here in the next few weeks on NCAA and getting back into the scene again. We've been mainly concentrating on Madden. It's time to go back a little bit to NCAA 13 since it's going to be coming up here within just a few months. And there's going to be big things to come, in our tip section for next year. It's going to be big. We're going to offer custom playbooks that you can actually download onto your PS3 or 360. Same with defensive playbooks. There's just going to be a lot of big things to come, and we want to end the season here right with giving you guys a free DT Nano. This one is actually unstoppable. It's 4/4 split and it's crash gold. And once again, all you do is shift your line to the left, reblitz the DT, move them over, and control the safety. Well guys, hope you've enjoyed this tip, and please click